Hi everyone, once again welcome back to my channel. I hope you people are doing good. In today's video, I am going to discuss the daily schedule for UPSC CSE 2023, and this video is a part of UPSC CSE 2023 strategy. So those people who have not watched my strategy video, please go watch it. The link will be given in the description box below. So moving on, in today's video I'm going to discuss about NCERT schedule that should be followed for 90 days, because as I earlier told in my video that from December to January we are supposed to read NCERT books. So based on that timetable, based on that time period, that is from December to January, I will tell you how to read NCERT books and how to plan a particular day for these NCERT books. So the first thing, before discussing the schedule, first let's see what is the outline and in how many readings we are supposed to finish these NCERT books. So here if you see, I have told you that I will discuss each and every particular thing in different videos. So in this video, I'll clearly tell you how to read NCERTs in 90 days, that too particularly only few NCERTs. So here first thing is, if you see the outline, I have here given you 5 readings target. So in this 5 readings, you are supposed to do is, in your first reading, just read a particular book like a novel, and after finishing your first reading, immediate thing you are supposed to do is go for second reading. And in your second reading, try to understand the topics that are given in that particular book. So once you have done reading your second time, the next thing you are supposed to do is analyze your previous year question papers of that particular subject. For example, if you are reading geography, after finishing your 2 readings of NCERT, then immediately analyze your previous year question papers on geography. And after you analyze your previous year question papers, then go for third reading. In this third reading, you are supposed to highlight the important points. So once you finish 3 readings, then the next immediate thing you are supposed to do is you have to read your standard books. And once you finish reading your standard books, after that again you have to read NCERT for the fourth time. And in this fourth reading, you are supposed to make notes. So if you ask me how to make notes, I have made a particular video on note making process, so please watch that video, you will understand the process, and that link will be given in the description box. So once you finish your fourth reading and once you finish making notes, the immediate thing you are supposed to do is you have to read for the final time, that is before prelims. You have to finally read these NCERTs before prelims one time. And this reading should be very short, because already you have done 4 readings, and in the fifth readings before prelims you are supposed to read NCERTs for the final time. So this is the outline for this NCERT books. The next thing is, many of you have asked me what is the sequence for reading these NCERT books. So in general, there is no particular sequence for reading these NCERT books, but in my perspective, the sequence for reading NCERT books is, the first thing you are supposed to do is you have to finish political science NCERTs. And after finishing political science, you have to go for international relations, followed by economics, then geography, then history, and last art and culture. So if you ask me why we are supposed to follow this sequence, I will tell you. Whenever you read newspaper, the first and foremost thing you come across is political news or any international relations news or any issues you come across, and after that you will get news from economics, and then you will get news from majorly history and art and culture. So if you want to read newspaper very freely, and if you want to understand the concepts in newspaper very thoroughly, then the first thing you have to finish your political science NCERTs, so that you will understand the basics, like what is constitution, what are fundamental rights, and what is basic structure, what type of amendments are there, what is meant by judiciary, what is legislative, and what is executive, what is parliament. All these things you will understand, and when you understand these basic points, it will be very helpful for you, and it will be very easy to read newspaper. And in the same way, after finishing political science, if you go for international relations, then you will understand what about different summits and our relations with neighboring countries, and about SARC, and about regional groups, bilateral groups. And after international relations, if you go through economics, then you will understand the operations that are happening in the market, like what is meant by repo rate. You will understand monetary policy, fiscal policy. You will also understand national income accounting. You will understand basics of economics. If you read NCERT, then you can easily understand the particular news that is given in the newspaper. And after that, if you go for geography, then you will understand places that are mentioned in news very easily. In that way, according to me, this is the sequence for reading NCERT books. So this sequence will help you to read newspaper very easily. So the next thing is coming to the book list. Here I have given you the book list that should be followed while reading these NCERT books. So if you see here, in political science, you are supposed to read class 11th NCERTs, that is Political Theory and Indian Constitution at Work, class 12th NCERT of Politics in India since Independence and Contemporary World Politics. For economics, you are supposed to read class 11th NCERT Indian Economic Development and class 12th NCERT Macroeconomics. For geography, I have taken NCERTs from class 6 to class 12th, and for history also I have taken class 6 to class 12th NCERTs. So this is the book list of NCERT books that should be followed. Now coming to the important point, that is in what way we are supposed to read these NCERTs and what is the timeline that should be given for each and every subject and each and every book. So the first thing is, we have only 90 days with, with us, and in this 90 days, the first thing I have done is I have divided these 90 days into 3. That is, in first 40 days we will give first reading. After that, for the next 30 days we will go for second reading, and in the next 20 days we will go for third reading. So this is the short duration of time, and here I have divided this 90 days into 40, 30 and 20 days. Now what we are supposed to do is, in this 90 days we are not going to read each and every NCERT that I have mentioned earlier. In these 30 days we will read only NCERTs of high priority. That is, I have divided all these NCERTs into 2. That is, in first priority I have given only few books, and in second priority I have given some other books. If you ask me why I have divided like this, is in first priority we will concentrate only on those NCERTs which we get maximum benefit. In second priority I have taken few NCERTs which are not that important, and which can be skipped also. So if you see, in first priority I have given NCERT of class 11th Indian Constitution at Work, and NCERT of class 11th Economics Indian Economic Development, NCERT of class 12th Economics Macroeconomics, NCERT of class 11th Geography, Fundamentals of Physical Geography and Indian Physical Environment, and for history from class 6 to class 12. So in first priority I have given these books, and we are going to complete these books in this 90 days in 3 readings. And in second priority I have given the rest of the books, and these second priority books will be read while we are preparing for a particular subject. And when we are reading standard books, before reading that books we will read the second priority NCERT and we will go for standard books. So now for the first priority NCERTs, what I have done is, I have given specific time for each book. For example, for Indian Constitution at Work, we have to finish 3 readings of this book in 7 to 8 days. In the similar manner, for Indian Economic Development, we have to finish this book in 7 to 8 days. So in this way, for each and every book we have to allocate a particular time, and we have to finish 3 readings in that time itself. So in this way I have divided 90 days and I have given a schedule. So please watch that schedule carefully, and if you feel you are not comfortable with that schedule, you can modify it, or you can follow your own schedule. And one more important thing I would like to tell is I am I am giving the schedule very tight because I have made this schedule keeping in mind that each and every aspirant who are following this schedule will give at least 7 to 8 hours of time for reading NCRTs. So please keep that in mind. If you are giving 7 to 8 hours, then only this schedule can be followed, otherwise you can't make it. So this is all about 90 day strategy, and if you have any doubts you can ask me in the comment section below, or you can join my telegram channel. I will definitely help you. So the schedule for 90 days will be given at the end of the video. Please watch it carefully, and if you feel you can follow it, you can follow, otherwise modify it or skip this schedule itself. I hope I have cleared all your doubts. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. And I have also told you about note making, and I have also told you how to read NCRT books. So if you haven't watched it, please go watch it. The link will be given in the description box below.